Hey everybody, welcome to the Bow Ninja channel. I wanted to do a couple videos. I'm in my car right now, as you can see. Sometimes I just get my best ideas when I'm out in my car, and sometimes, it just feels like I maybe should do more videos on the workouts and training tips, and come up with ways better to help my viewers. So this video is titled 5 Tips on How to Do Pull-Ups Better. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't think I'm the grandmaster of pull-ups. Pull-ups are really hard. They've always been my hardest exercise. I've always struggled with pull-ups. But recently, and just lately, I've been seeing my pull-up numbers go up. And I'd like to see maybe if some of these tips could help you, because they sure have been helping me. I'm 5'9", and I'm 182 pounds, so I'm a little heavy, but I'm still doing pull-ups actually pretty well now. I'm not getting as sore. I'm not feeling as much pain in my joints, and I attributed it to these 5 tips. The number one tip that I see that just made a humongous improvement is doing the lat pull down. I think the lat pull down is amazing. A lot of people knock on the lat pull down, and I just don't see why. You know, not everybody is born with a humongous lat spread. Not everybody can do pull-ups right out the gate. But by doing a vertical pull and working essentially the same muscles, maybe not all the same muscles like you would in a pull-up, you can get your pull-up numbers up. I know you can. I've been training my pull-ups now for the last, I would say, 6 to 7 months. I do it once a week. I do it first. I do it fresh. And before my pull-ups, I do 3 sets of pull-downs. Take it kind of wide. I start off with relatively lightweight, and I just ramp up from there. And I'm going to tell you, if you're going to jump into your pull-ups when you're not warmed up and you don't have your back muscles primed, you're going to experience a lot of maybe elbow and shoulder discomfort because you weren't properly warmed or primed. Or you'll find that your back's actually weaker than you think. If you can't even do a lat pull down, let's say 50 pounds for 10 reps, 75 pounds, 100 pounds for 10 reps, that's a pretty good indication that you got a pretty weak back. So start off with the lat pull downs. Focus on your back muscles. Focus on scapular retraction, working through the back and then the pull. And you're going to see that by implementing the lat pull down as a warm-up before your pull-ups, or just a standalone exercise to build up those muscles, that's going to help you extremely, extremely well. Okay. The second thing I see, and this has helped me, and I hate to point out the obvious, but you got to lose weight. Yeah, losing weight. If you're not going to lose weight, your pull-ups are going to be really, really difficult, because once you're done with the lat pull downs and you start to actually jump up on the bar, if your middle or your lower is heavy, it's just going to be such a challenge trying to pull all this weight up on a bar and then going all the way down with this weight. So if you can focus on somehow reducing your calories and slowly coming down the scale, you'll notice your pull-up numbers go way up. And it doesn't even take that much. I lost like maybe 5 pounds here in the last, it took a long time. It took like 2 months. And just by losing that 5 pounds, I'm doing like sets of 3 and 4 now. Dude, this is like 8 months ago, I couldn't even do one pull-up. So losing weight. The third thing I think helped a lot is having one day all pull-ups and then a few days later having a row day or a horizontal pull. In the beginning, I'm going to tell you pull-ups are going to be really, really uncomfortable. You're going to be super sore. And for me, it almost felt like it was like every time I did a pull-up, I was like, man, I'm going to snap my elbow or I'm going to pull my forearm. I'm going to strain something hard. And I'm going to tell you, by having one day all pull-ups and then a few days later having a row exercise, still working the same muscles, but not having all that weight and tension pulling on your elbows and your forearms and shoulders, that helps still prime the muscle and make it very strong and helps you to progress into what but is going to be my next tip is that you should be doing pull-ups twice a week, minimum, twice a week. One on Monday, one on Friday. And I'm going to tell you guys, and this is my fifth tip, the third was the rows. Okay. The fourth is prioritizing. See, you're not just going to go in there and jump up on the bar. You might bang out a couple, but if you're trying to reach 10 clean pull-up reps, I just don't see you. I just don't see it happening for you unless you do it not only prioritizing, just being my fourth, but doing it twice a week or doing some sort of pull twice a week. Your back is a huge muscle. It's a weak muscle. It's so weak. You have so much potential in your back. I'm just finally, it's weird. I can feel these lats growing. And I'm telling you right now, this is the Bo Ninja channel. And for all the white belts out there and even the black belts who may have forgot, pull-ups are the king exercise. I don't care what people say. I don't care who you are. It's a fundamental. If you cannot pull yourself up a tree, pull yourself up a cliff, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work for you. So those are my tips, guys. I'll review them one more time. Pull downs, hit the lat pull downs, get them in for a good 6 months, lose the weight. I know I hate to reiterate things that people already know, but losing that weight is going to help you a ton in the beginning until you work in 2 sessions of pull-ups a week. I think it's good to have 1 pull-up session and then have another row / maybe bicep curl session. So you're still getting those muscles growing. Prioritizing your pull-ups, making sure that's the very first thing on the menu. Go in, hit it hard, hit it first, hit it fresh, and that will pay dividends for you. And then lastly, the fifth one, once you start getting past your rows and your curls, because that's just, you can still tack them on at the end of a pull-up session, but if you're trying to get good at pull-ups, twice a week, guys, because not only are you working your back a ton in pull-ups, you're working your core a ton, you're working your biceps a ton, and might even feel some of the top shelf in your top chest when you're doing the isometric hold at the top and the bottom. So I want to thank everybody for listening to this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, comment, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Have a good day.